Okay, Jacqui.
Thank you, Corinne. On the border bill, Schumer isn't even allowing amendments, and this exact text failed before. So how can this be seen as anything other than a cynical attempt to try to show Americans that Democrats care about the border?
I mean, I don't know how cynical, I don't understand how that would be cynical when it sounds like Senator Schumer is trying to do his job and move forward a piece of legislation that had bipartisan support, that was negotiated in a bipartisan way that majority of Americans care about. He's trying to move that forward on behalf of not just, obviously not just of what the negotiators wanted to get done in that bipartisan way, but also this is something that the American people want to see. They want Congress to take action on this particular issue. I'm not sure why that would be cynical.
Well, because this exact text failed, and he's not allowing for any changes.
Look, I'm going to let Senator Schumer do the work and move that forward. It is his decision to make that decision. We support it, obviously. We've been very clear about supporting that, about wanting to see that negotiation, that plan move forward. We want to see that happen. We want to see that happen. Now it's up to Republicans to decide if they want to deal with this issue that matters, again, to majority of Americans.
You opened the briefing by saying it's up to Republicans to do something to solve the problem or continue to use it as a political issue. The president has the authority to do something about this unilaterally. Congress is in a divided government right now. Why isn't he doing anything?
Well, why should he have to do it unilaterally? Why should we do it in a legislative way? And let's not forget that negotiated.
I know, to undo some of.
Wait, so you're right. He took many executive actions before, but in order to deal with what's happening at the border, in order to deal with a broken immigration system, you need law, you need legislation, you need it to happen in a bipartisan way, and there was negotiated. It was negotiated. There was an agreement in the Senate. Republicans and Democrats came together. You just said it's broken, it's divided, to be more clear. And they came and they did that. And so that matters. We've been able, during this past 3.5 years, to move forward in a bipartisan way on many legislation. So this one is important. Why can't we do that here?
Well, just because in the framework through which it's coming up again, not allowing for any changes, no indication this vote's going to be any different. And it looks like, if anything, bringing up this vote again and setting it up to fail again is really just an indication that Democrats know that they're vulnerable on this issue.
So here's what I'll say, is that I'm going to leave it to Senator Schumer, I'm going to leave it to Senate leadership to speak to the votes, to speak through the process and how they're going to move forward. That is literally something for them to talk about. What I will say is it is long past time to get this done, to get this moving. We were able to get a bipartisan negotiation, a plan forward on an issue that many Americans care about, on an issue that matters for our immigration system, for what's happening at the border, and that's a good thing. And so Senator Schumer, and we support this, wants to move this forward. We want to see this move forward as well. The senator is very good at this. He's very good at dealing with big legislation, obviously, as we've been able to move important legislation through over the past 3.5 years. So I'm going to let him speak to that.
One last minute, a different topic on the ICC. You said that the administration is working with Congress in a bipartisan way on this ICC arrest warrant issue. Is the administration willing to implement any visa bans or place sanctions on ICC officials?
I'll say this, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan literally was just asked a question about this. I don't have anything else to add. We are in conversations on the Hill. He said this in a bicameral way, in a bipartisan way. Don't have anything to announce. We've been very clear on where we stand on ICC. Thank you so much, guys.